Hello, hello, hello. Happy day. I hope that you're having a blessed and wonderful one. Today, I am talking about your body, embracing the beauty that is you, embracing your beautiful body. And we're each created so uniquely and so beautifully and so wonderfully. And we have so many unique things about us. It's just amazing how we are all so unique. We all have eyes, but yet they all look different. They all are different colors. They're all shaped differently. I mean, it's just one particular thing on our body. And I was in a group earlier in the week where I was chatting among friends in a Zoom call. And in the Zoom, they said, "Hey, so Melody, you're pretty tall, right?" And I said, "Yes. I'm 5'10". And the funny story is my dad, he always said that I wasn't tall enough, that he wanted me to be 6 foot tall. And so I never felt like my height was too tall. If anything, I felt like it wasn't tall enough. Except for when I went to wear heels. I never really wanted to wear heels because I'd be so much taller than everyone, especially guys. And I just didn't really want to be taller than guys. So when I got married, I actually wore like ballet flats. They were so flat because I just didn't want to have any height on me, any extra height. So and then yeah, I was just thinking back in the day, sometimes you add things like you make your hair poofy and it makes you even look taller and just funny things like that. So what about you? Are there parts of your body that you don't embrace? Are there parts of your body that you don't feel are beautiful? Are there things about you that you're just like, oh, my nose, my ears, my flabby arms, I have broad shoulders, I don't know, my long legs. There's things about us that we can kind of like pick on ourselves about, or even like other people have noticed when we were growing up, and then we feel like self-conscious about it. I know that I used to get told that my ears were like stuck out, and then when I started realizing, I was like, I used to think I had these huge ears. I don't, like, my ears aren't really big, but my mom always pulls my hair all the way back, and I never had bangs and I never had much hairstyle. It was just like slick straight back. And so I felt like my ears were ugly, but it's really just because they showed up. And then like my legs are very long. My dad is 6'2", and my inseam is pretty much almost the same as his. And you can only imagine they don't have all the links, like, in the pants legs, like in men's pants, there's just like one flat length for women. And then finally they would be a tall, but then they'd only add length to the legs and they wouldn't add length to the rise. So I hated wearing jeans. And I couldn't understand why people would think they're comfortable, because on my body, they weren't very comfortable at all. And in fact, I mostly would wear things with elastic waistbands. It was just way more comfortable for me. And that way it would fit around my behind, and so I have a shapely booty, and so that kind of a thing. And so it's just about embracing, like, do you embrace who you are? Do you embrace yourself? Do you embrace the way that you're made? Or do you look in the mirror and you hate yourself? It's about the way we talk to ourselves, about the way we see ourselves. And, one of the ladies on there said that she really loved her bosom and that she liked that it made her feel beautiful. And I never have thought that. Like, that's nothing I've ever thought. And I was like, I never even thought about that. I did remember thinking that my legs made me sinful just because they're so long. Everyone else could wear shorts, but my shorts would show off all my legs and all my body. And I'd be showing more skin than other people. And then I'd get in trouble because too much of your body is showing. And I was wearing the same thing they were, shorts styles they were wearing, but on me, it looked a lot shorter because I have a lot more legs showing. Or dresses on other people, they're like a regular dress length, but on me, they won't cover my hiney, So it's like, and so even in the way of the clothes were created, they weren't thinking of my body in mind. So it made me feel self-conscious, or it made me feel like my body was sinful, especially in the Christian circles. They're like, you need to cover up. You're being unseemly. You're making your brother stumble, and things like that. And so it took me a long time to really feel that I loved my body and loved loved looking in the mirror at myself. And I'm not talking about in this, like, look at me, I'm the best in the world. But you know what? God loves you. And whenever you're a parent, when you're a mom, I look at my babies and I think they're the most beautiful in the world. They're like, I want to show everyone, I think they're amazing. I think they're beautiful. And it doesn't matter how many times I see them, I still think that is my beautiful baby. And yes, I have 7 of them, and I think every single one of them is beautiful, and I believe that's what God feels about us. When he looks at us, man, he thinks you are beautiful. He thinks, I created her she's a masterpiece. She's one of my masterpieces, and he's so proud, and he loves us so much. And I think if we get that vision of how he feels about us, it will change everything. It'll change the way that we show up in the world. We don't have to be ashamed of something and try to hide. Like, I have spent so much of my time, of my life, hiding, 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 hiding. Um, Hiding the way I look, hiding the expression of loving bright colors, hiding all kinds of ways, just hiding. And in the end, it would make me feel ashamed. And so then the gifts that were within me, that I was designed with, I wouldn't want to show them out. I'd want to hide them up, because hide them, and like, look at what I have, and I know it's not as good as what everyone else has, and so in that way, does that make me a good steward of what I have been given? Or when I'm hiding it and feeling like it's not worthy, it's not good enough, it's not as good as everyone else's. And so it doesn't even allow me to develop it, because I'm too busy hiding it. I'm too busy holding myself back. I'm too busy not letting anyone see it. And so in that way, do you do that too? Are you holding back? Are you hiding yourself because you think that someone else is better? It can be easy in things like singing or artwork. It doesn't even matters in writing, in the way that we express ourselves, the way that we dress, the way we decorate our homes. There's so many ways that we show up and that we can be artistic, and we feel like, well, it's not good enough, or, and maybe it isn't anything about that. Maybe it's that we just have felt ashamed, and we haven't given ourselves the ability to really express ourselves with confidence. And I just encourage you today that the way that you're designed and the way that you're made is beautiful, and you have God's unique fingerprint inside of you, and it's worth sharing with others, because when you do that, you're going to help turn their light on. And it's just like when we do the candlelight services and you see the light, one candle's lit and the next, and the whole auditorium gets lit, and it's just so beautiful. And I think that when we are alive, then we are the same way. We're helping other people turn their light on, and it's such a beautiful thing. It's a love. We're not like, well, she's better than I am. And we're looking to see how we can collaborate and not be better than the other person. The only person I need to be better today is the person I was yesterday. I need, that's it. I don't need to compare myself to other people. I just need to be the best me that I can be. And so I encourage you to show up and be radiant and shine and be the best you that you can be, and be your most radiant, healthy selves, and don't hold yourself back. And if you're looking to ways that you can do that, then contact me, because am I have programs in place, and I can help you get clarity and help you to become your best healthy selves. And I will catch you on the next video. If you haven't been watching me, I've been doing videos daily, and so you can go back and watch replays. And if you're watching today and this is a replay, then just put #replay. And I'd love to connect with you. So um, get in my inbox or comment below and tell me how you are choosing to shine and show up today. Bye for now.